Think I'm live. Oh, hi, Key Cats. Playing around? Okay. I don't. Hi, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. It's. I mean, it's not that late at night. It's like 8:30 here, but I live in California, which means that it's super late everywhere else. So I don't know. Just a nice quiet night. What's up, Dan 200 TF? Thanks for joining me on my late night. I got some toys today. I've got a lot of toys this week. Like a lot, an embarrassing amount of toys this week. Too many toys this week. Paisano 777. Yeah. My wife is in. She's at Disney World in Florida. I just got off the phone with her because it's like 11:30 at night there. I did not get Warbird. I don't care about Warbird personally. I know Dan does. What's up, Eric Williams? But here's the thing: Dan didn't get Warbird. In fact, he sends me a text this morning because if anyone wasn't on, I was on the Secret Galaxy live stream last night. What's up, Oversplain? Hello, Griffin's Collectibles. I was on the Secret Galaxy unannounced stream last night, as I am when they do them. And Dan sends me a message at like six o'clock in the morning my time, and he's like, "I didn't get Warbird. They're in store, but I can't do a pickup." And he's like, "I'm so not mad, but stubborn about it." I don't know what the right word that he said, but I'm not gonna look it up. He's like, "I'm selling all my Captain Marvels. Like, no more Captain Marvels." So it's a wild change there, but whatever, it's fine. I did end up going to Target today, but I didn't buy anything. I saw the R5D4 with Pit Droid pack, but that shit I ordered it online and it shipped, so I don't need to buy it, and I got it on sale too, so it's cheaper. What's up, Rob Morris? What's up, Ethan? It's Zoo Boy, just stopping by to say hi. I hope you're watching something fun. And Rhino, everyone's here. Yeah, I saw a couple things today, but I didn't buy anything today. Everything I bought, everything I got today, I either pre-ordered a while ago or I bought a couple days ago, and they just came in today. So I don't want to take too long getting into it. Basically, if you haven't been following me on social media, I've fallen into the Jada Toys Street Fighter thing, and I knew I would. I was trying my best to stay away from the line because I knew, based on everything everyone said, and like I grew up playing Street Fighter, so I like the game, I like the characters. I knew it would be a problem, so I wasn't gonna buy any, and then I decided to buy it, and now I own them all. Well, not all. I'm not buying like recolors and stuff, but I own the first two waves. So we're gonna open those up real quick. I do have. This is how they're positioned on my desk right now, and you know what? They haven't fallen over. Like they're very well balanced. Like they're just kind of hanging out like this. They don't even lean on each other for the most part. Dalsim, who I also got, has been standing up like this, like no issues. He did fall over a little while ago when I sat down, but like he's just been hanging out like this, no problem. So again, it's pretty cool. And then I do have Bison here, and I love him. I love him so much. I think my favorite's Ryu though. I'm definitely gonna get. I'm gonna get. I'm all in. Not all in, but I'm in on the main wave. So the next wave is gonna be, I think, Guile, Cammy, and DJ. I'll probably end up getting them all. Definitely Guile and Cammy. I don't know about DJ. I never. He was in Super Street Fighter 2, and like I played it. I rented Super Street Fighter 2, and I played it a little bit. But I mean, I'll probably end up getting him because what I got today was to finish it off. So I've got Ken here, who's basically just Ryu, but red and blonde. So I know I'll like him because I like Ryu a lot. But then the other one was one I wasn't going to get, and that is Fei Long. And I never really cared about Fei Long. He was in Super Street Fighter 2. And I don't know, like, I never really liked playing. I know he's like a Bruce Lee kind of thing going on, but I don't really have any attachment to him. But I was afraid, and this is stupid. It's a stupid reasoning. Don't buy toys for this reason. But I was afraid that at some point I would wish I'd had him, and since he's part of Wave 1, I didn't want to miss out on him. So it's kind of FOMO, and it's so stupid. It's a dumb reason to buy anything, really. But I've also been told, was it last night or 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago, we had a Patreon only stream for my podcast, Black Series Cantina, and Pletho was messing around with him and said that, like, of all the characters, he's got the best articulation and the most fun to play with. And I was like, okay. And I ordered him on stream. So I've got these two that I'm going to be opening up, and we'll take a look at them. I also, and I'm probably going to do this one first just to get out of the way. I've got Beachhead, and I have the original Beachhead too, but this is the Beachhead I wanted. I don't know what it is, but like I'll probably, I don't know if I'll do a comparison. I don't even know if I have the original Beachhead over there still, but I did not like the Cobra Island Beachhead at all. And this seems to be a lot better. So we're going to be opening this up as well. In fact, let's get started on this. Dan, yeah, so they're definitely, like, they've shown their Blanca. Their Blanca looks good. When they do Zangief, 100% I'm in on. I mean, I'm going to be in on any of the characters. And I'm hoping that they break out into other games. Like, obviously, we talked about on Dan's live stream last night on Secret Galaxy. We talked about, if they branched out into, like, what's the game? Mortal Kombat, which I never really played much. My mom wouldn't let me play it because it was very violent, and it was like graphically violent with like skeletons and whatnot, and people exploding and dying. So I never really had that attachment to it like I do Street Fighter. But I mean, I did still play it a little bit. So, but there's other games, like if they did King of Fighters, or if they stuck with Capcom and did what's the one with all the monsters? Darkstalkers. There we go. Like, I would get that. If they did, like, SNK stuff, I would get that. Like, there's a lot of fighting games out there I would 100% be in on if they did other than Street Fighter. Obviously, there's also other Street Fighter. Yeah, super realistic 3 drops of blood. I know, here's the thing, though. In those times, like the early 90s, mid-90s, whatever it was when that came out, it was like early, I would say early 90s, maybe. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. That there was really nothing like it, so overt. So it was pretty unique for the time, especially because, and I think the real kicker was they used digitized real people. And since it's not just cartoon characters that are exploding and getting their heads chopped off and stuff, it's like real people or actors doing that. It gives it a different level of realism, if you will. Yeah, Soul Calibur would be great. I love what's his name? Is it Mitsurugi? Whatever the Japanese guy. I don't remember any of their names right now. I know there's Ivy. I played Soul Calibur. What is it, 4? Is that the one they had on? There was one they had on the three main systems: Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube, and they all had an extra character. And I had GameCube, and I got it on GameCube, and you could play as Link. Who I didn't like playing as Link, but it was kind of cool that you could play as Link in a fighting game. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. Okay. Gotta get all these. It's like precision. Getting all these stupid accessories out. He's got handguns. He's got little. Why would they put the silencer? Is that a silencer or is that a magazine? No, it's a silencer. Why would they put that in there in the bubble? Because it's like impossible to get out without bending it. Let me can I do this? I don't know. Like, so that's how they package that in there. But like, it's kind of dumb. It's impossible to get out without breaking anything. And I don't know why some of his weapons are black and some of his weapons are this awful color. Like, what's going on there? And I think that's the original toy colors, but like, why some and not others? You know, it's really dumb. But I think that's all the accessories here. So let's take a look at Beachhead. This is on a newer body than the old one. I can see that right away, and you can mostly tell because he doesn't have any pins. Like, the legs are pinless, the arms are pinless. So that's nice. He does still have this big flak jacket, which I don't love it when they do that in the G.I. Joe line, because it hinders the articulation. But that being said, on Beachhead, it's like it's okay if he has it because his character kind of had it. So I'm okay with that. I also don't mind that he doesn't come with a beret. I don't need Beachhead with a beret. He's got a backpack here. I don't really put these backpacks on my characters on the shelf. I got a little baggie that goes in my accessory bin right here. Yeah, I mean, so far he's pretty good. Let's see. He's got a little purse. What even is this? It's a pouch, I think. Okay, I think these are these supposed to be the little grenades in here? I'm not entirely sure. But it's 100% it's a purse. I don't know how else to describe this other than it's a purse and it goes with his outfit. I'll do the things that I know where to put them. First, he's got 2 sheaths for knives. Oops, and one of the knives just went on the ground. There we go. Okay. So I think this one goes down here on his boot. Like so. And then, hey, stop that. And then this one goes up here. The dude has got knives for sure. Let's see what else we got. We have a holster over here. So, cat, stop it. She's trying to get in the trash. So there's a little spot for, oops. There we go. There's a little spot on the holster for like the silencer thing. If I can get that in here. What are you chewing on? Stop chewing on things. Come on. This does not want to go. There we go. All right. I did not want to go in. And then there is a little holster on the side. So he's got a spot for storage there. Does the clip come out? It does not. Yeah, and then he's got his knives right there. So that just leaves, he's got these little grenades, which I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they go anywhere on him. I don't see any obvious place to clip them on. I think they're supposed to be in this purse. So we'll put that down there. He does have his little stupid crossbow thing there. And does that still fit. It does still fit in his backpack. There's a little slot on the backpack so that I can store like that. I just don't know why they mold it in that stupid color. No raspberry beret. Nope, not even a little bit. All right, yeah. I'm just making sure I got everything. And then it does have this little gun here, and again, it's in that gaudy ass color. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See if I can get it in here without breaking anything. The parts on it are so thin. Trying to. Maybe he's just gonna have good finger or trigger discipline by not having his finger on the trigger. I mean, really, he shouldn't. I don't know why I was obsessing over doing that. He really shouldn't have his finger on the trigger. Not for just standing there. Yeah, the accessories kind of suck. like the plastic quality is kind of ass. But he looks good. Right there. He looks pretty good. I'm just going to get that in there. That's fine. That's good. Clement, I have 2 cats, and whether or not you can see them is up to them on how close they want to be to getting over here. Cassie is right off camera, and if I go to get her, she will run away. But if here we go, ha! You fool! Oh, this is Cassie. Cassie, say hi. Say hi. You're a good girl. Most of the time, you're a good girl. Yeah, she likes to be like this. She likes to hang out like this, but not right now. She's in a playful mood and she wants to go chase her sister. All right. Let's see. Rhinoceros gonna give him the gun from the Airborne. Yeah, that's actually the M16 from Scarlet. Yeah, so that's a good compromise. I mean, I feel like even if I paint the weapon, like if I painted it black and then like dry brushed it, it's still just a really gummy like weapon. It's not a good weapon. He's got a good amount of paint on him. He's got some good molding. I mean, he's a good figure. It's weird. It's just weird that they gave him these weird ass colored weapons right here. I have a lot of Transformer combiners. I've got tons. That is such a great question, Eric. I don't know either. He's running around in a full ski mask all the time. Like, I don't remember a time where he ever takes it off. Hey, what are you chewing on? Hey, what are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? What do you got? Hey, give it back. Stupid cat. She grabbed excess plastic from when I was opening stuff up and ran off with it under the bed. So it's under the bed. 100%. 100%, bro. Beachhead is right. That guy smells awful, and you know he does. He just smells terrible all the time. Marvel at some third-party weapons and some guys. Yeah, it's smart to do because these weapons kind of suck. But I wanted to get that one open out of the way because honestly, I gotta be honest, I haven't been feeling G.I. Joe lately. I know I made a video like last year about how GI Joe is the line that I like the most. And I've got my His Tank right here. I got the Dragonfly coming. I got the Vamp. I got the Ferret. But like, I don't know. I feel like the more I get, the less I like the line, which is weird. Like now, I feel like I have too many GI Joes, and it's not as fun as it was even a year ago for me. Like I don't know what it is. I got Jinx a couple days ago. Don't like her. I got Nagahide a couple days last week or 2 weeks ago. Don't really like him. Um, it's yeah. Dude, Clement, I would love to, but I don't want to get anything down. If I came prepared to show off Transformers, I would. Um, but my best one is probably this right here, and I just don't have like there's too much stuff. But that's Abominus. That's the Unique Toys Abominus. That's the Toy World Devastator, and then this is Unique Toys Bruticus. Um, so that's gonna have to be as good as it gets for now because I just don't feel like taking them off the shelf. Oh, um, ugh, hold on. There we go. That is Transformers Victory Raiden from Moon Studios. I did I did pre-order 86 Prime. 100%. I'm hoping it's the last Prime I'll want to buy. I'm kind of tired of buying Optimus Primes, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping it's like the best Optimus Prime they could do at a retail level, like a that's like a wide mass release level, not like a masterpiece or whatever. And like this will be good forever. I'm kind of tired of buying it. You know, I'm I'm half and half on the leaks. I'm excited for what we saw. Obviously, I love Shadows of the Empire. Prince Shizor, rad. I think there was a Basil head in there. The new Luke body looks good, but I don't like that this is the way we're seeing them. I feel like it ruins a little bit of the magic. So I don't like the leaks. like we're seeing something that's not intended to be seen in a way we're not intended to see it. So we're not seeing like the final product. We're not even seeing like a working prototype. We're seeing like a half finished thing, and it feels cheap. It feels gross. It feels dirty. I'd rather just them announce it and I could see what it is when they want to show it, and not like a half finished monstrosity on the ground. That being said, I mean, I'm excited for all the stuff that we've seen. I just don't like that that's how we're seeing it. I don't like that stuff. But at the same time, I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. So if I don't engage with it, then I'm missing out on that conversation, and it's impossible to really ignore because it's everywhere. It's on Reddit. It's on Facebook. It's in my group chats. Like, it's impossible to ignore. So I have to engage with it. I just don't like it. But I do like it, You know? I'm 0% in on anything Mezco. I don't have anything against Mezco, although it's just not my thing. It's like, hey, what if Hot Toys were half the price and half the size and not quite as good? And I mean, if that's your jam, cool. It's not my thing. The 86 line's great. Absolutely. I do have, I don't think I have any Gundams around me. All my Gundams, I think I actually just pulled off of the shelves and put in a bin. I had a couple Gundam universes, and I've built models. All my model kits are in the closet in the spare bedroom. And in fact, I was thinking about donating them to Goodwill because they've been sitting there since we moved in. I have no intention of opening them up and displaying them. I'm pretty much out of Gundam. Like not Gundam, but like I'm out of model building. It's not. It was a fun hobby for a little bit, but I just don't have time or patience for it. Is someone at the factory dumpster diving? Yeah, I don't know. It feels weird that that's how we're seeing it. Anyways, let's let's do the one I wasn't super excited about. Heck yes, I still collect Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions. These are all of them right here. These are all my Mythics and Cosmics right here. I'm running out of shelf space. I'm gonna have to like this. These are some Ninja Turtles. Actually, these are some Mythic Cosmics and also my figure Obscura characters. And then there's like a little section of Ninja Turtles right here because this shelf used to be Ninja Turtles, and I've taken them down, and that's there. Um, Man, I'm not. I mean, it's all relative, right? I don't feel like I'm rich, but I definitely have more money now than I did even 5 years ago. Like, there's definitely people that have less money than I do, but at the same time, I live in California, and my rent is like $3,400 a month. Um, Definitely looking to move, which is something. Show the bank to see if it's. Oh yeah, I don't even know if that's what that's about. Let's see if I can. How can you tell what factory it is? Because I know on this one, I know people were getting like bad heads or whatever on Fei Long. So let me know what that is. I'm looking at the back here. So I know Evil Ryu here. He was a convention exclusive. I don't care about getting him. Um, Definitely, I'm glad I have him. Definitely looking forward to E Honda. Blanca's a yes. Guile's a yes. Oh, was that Thunderhawk? Absolute yes. Because when I did play Super Street Fighter 2, that was my guy. Fei Long, who this is. Balrog, 100% getting him. Love Balrog. Fun fact, he was originally M. Bison, and it was supposed to be a play on Mike Tyson. Like he was the original M. Bison, and M. Bison was the original Balrog, and they swapped their names accidentally. That's a fun fact. What is that? Akuma up in the top corner here. Whoop! Come on. Definitely gonna be getting Akuma. Definitely gonna be getting Sagat. Don't care about the evil Ken at all. That I got Ken, I got Chun Li. Definitely gonna get Zangief. I've got Dhalsim, love him. Definitely getting Cammy, DJ. Vega's also 100% getting, and then I've got Bison. So that's one of the things I do like about this is like if this is it, if this is all they're doing, this is a finite amount of characters. I don't need to buy player two colors. I don't need to buy like they're not. It's not like Star Wars where it's like a conveyor belt, a treadmill of constantly releasing new characters with old stuff between original trilogy, prequels trilogy. Like it just feels like there's just it's vast and endless. Like there's no way to be done. The line isn't going to be completed. At one point, someday, it's just going to end. Whereas with Street Fighter 2, like there's only so many characters they can do in this line, and that's it. Like this is the character selection screen. That's it. Once they do these, what are you gonna do? What is the butt shelf? Red and white figure? I don't know. I don't know what a butt shelf is first, but are you talking about this right here? This is Victory Saber. It was a HasLab from Hasbro from like 2 years ago, maybe. And then this is the more recent one. These are both from the same series. These are both from Transformers Victory. So That's Victory Saber, and then this is Deathsaurus right here. And then this is my Arethyr with his flamey horse, and then that is my Headless Horseman right there. Anyways, let's open up Fei Long. All right. These are packaged really well. I do like the, it's the, it looks like an arcade, which is kind of fun. Thanks, Fugman. I like to think my collection is cool too. Sometimes it feels like it's overwhelming. Because, there's the struggle between I want it to look good, but also I want to kind of play with it. But then when you play with it, it kind of messes it up. So then I go, well, I don't want to play with it, but I do. And so there's the constant struggle of having it look good / also not just having stuff to have it. Because that's the other thing is I don't want to just have stuff. Like I don't want to just have toys on a shelf and not ever interact with them. Like that's not fun. That's not why I buy them. I buy them because I like to play with toys. I always have. I remember as a small child thinking that it was weird that like my dad didn't have toys, or like none of the adults I knew, no one had toys like I did. So I told myself when I was a small child that I was going to be an adult who still collected toys. And guess what? I am. Here I am. I'm right here. I'm just kind of curious. So he comes with this flame fire accessory. He doesn't come with a stand, which is interesting. Some of them come with stands. But Dhalsim doesn't come with a flame fire accessory. So just kind of... Nope. That's too big. It would have to be like this. Yoga fire. But, yeah. Anyways, we're not talking about Dhalsim right now. We're talking about Fei Long. So one of the things I love... Well, let me catch up. What other properties could Jada do? They'd still do horror mascots, Mega Man. You think they'd tackle some Nintendo? I mean, I wouldn't hate it if they did. But I feel like who does the world of Nintendo? Is that Jakks Pacific? Hold on. Jakks Pacific, not Jakks Pacific. That's weird. I've never been a fan of Jakks Pacific. Like, I know they did wrestling. For a little bit, they did, like, Dragon Ball Z figures and stuff. I just have never been a big fan of the Jakks. So I would love it. I mean, if this is the quality that Jada Toys does, I can't, like, I honestly would want them to have the Star Wars license. If Jada Toys started doing Star Wars figures like this, I would be all up in. What's up, Jonah? How's it going? Do you use tack or stands on your display? Stands. I have some stands, these little acrylic risers right here. I bought from Amazon, and that's all I've got. I used to do like blue tack and stuff, but I haven't really had a problem since switching to the acrylic stands. Or I've found different ways of displaying figures. So it's not that big of a deal for me. What did I have as a child? I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so pretty much anything from the 80s. I was big into Masters of the Universe. I was born in 82, so I was very young when He-Man was a thing, but I still, like, I think it was the first thing that I liked to the point where I was buying stuff. Or, obviously I didn't buy anything. It was people buying me things. But there's like a picture of me getting He-Man for one of my birthdays at the pizza restaurant that I had my birthday at that year. Obviously Transformers. I was really big into G.I. Joe. And then that moved into Ninja Turtles in like the late 80s, early 90s. And then I wasn't as big into toys. I did get Jurassic Park figures. That was like 93, 94. I was really into Jurassic Park figures. I'm just getting all of his joints. You know, I'm just kind of moving them around. They're very, very good. I have to say that about Jana toys is their joints are nice. I haven't had any issues so far. But what else did I collect as a kid? I know in like high school, once '95 came around, I pretty much went all in on the Power of the Force Star Wars figures, like the buff Lukes and stuff. And that was the only thing I really collected. I did a little bit of Beast Wars, but I wasn't super into Beast Wars. It was mostly, I was really into the Star Wars figures and really anything Star Wars in the mid 90s into the early thousands. I also did get into the mobile suits. Was it mobile suits in action? The little like 4-inch Gundam series. I was working at KB Toys when those came out around 2000, and I had all of those. I loved that line so much. Me and my best friend. In fact, so growing up in high school, there was a guy, like we both moved and started school at the same time, and he was a bully. Like he got popular by picking on me, which made him popular and made me not popular because he was the cool guy. But after high school, we like met up somewhere, like we were hanging out like mutuals, and we started talking about Gundam. And he and I just found out that we both really love Gundam, and we bonded over Gundam. We were like best friends after that. We were roommates for years. Like my high school bully and I became really good friends and roommates after high school. And we bonded over Gundam and other anime and stuff like that. So, but we both collected that Gundam line, and he was more into model kits, but we both collected that mobile suits in action Gundam line. And I got him like Naruto running. It's about as good as his butterfly joints will let him go with his arms straight out, which is pretty good. The butterfly joints on these are not bad. Sorry, I got, let's see, as soon as you held them up, I started hearing random elephants in the background. Yeah, kind of. I think Jada might be able to attract some other big IPs after they killed it on Mega Man. So Mega Man is one, like, I don't have any desire to own Mega Man toys. I don't know. Like, Street Fighter, sure, there's a lot going on there, but I just do not care. I don't care about Mega Man enough to get Mega Man toys. But like I like Mega Man. I've played all the games, or most of the games anyway. Opinion on WhatsApp Cologne? I don't really have an opinion on WhatsApp Cologne. Thank you. I like to be funny, but looks aren't everything. They might move to Street Fighter Alpha, sure. And here's the thing: if they do move to Street Fighter Alpha, obviously, like, so I'm pretty sure like Chun-Li has a completely different look. And while I own this Chun-Li, and this is the Chun-Li I played as on Super Nintendo, I would get that Chun-Li as well because it's a different look. So I would 100% buy the same characters if they have a completely alternate costume. So for sure. I might use Black Series fire effects for my Doll Sim. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea, honestly. Yeah, the Cad Bane ones, the Boba Fett ones. There's a couple different flame effects. I hadn't thought about that, but I honestly have only had these for a couple days, so I haven't had like a lot of time to really kind of sit down and mess with them. Are you getting the new blue Rando Mandos? Yes, in fact, I have the Walmart one right here. The Night Owl and the Privateer just shipped today from Target, so I'm getting both of those. Do I feel his flame effect holds up to Hasbro's effects? So I'm gonna say, because I'm pretty sure this is a kick effect. Again, I didn't really play as Fei Long that much. I just got him because I didn't want to miss out on him, but he's not a character I'm attached to. But I'm pretty sure. So like that's pretty good, you know. Like it's good. It's squishy. It's got a squish to it. And Chun-Li came with her little lightning kick thing, and it's got a stand, so it's really cool. And again, all this is $25. So for $25, Chun-Li came with this setup right here. She came with alternate hands. So she's got like palm hands and fist hands. And then she came with an alternate head. This is the screaming one, but she came with like a non-screaming head. So they all come with an alternate head. They all come with alternate hands, and then they come with like something to go along with it. So like she comes with this little kick thing for her speed kick, lightning kick, whatever it is. Ryu came with this little fireball that's got hands in there, and like that's the cool thing for me is like Hasbro would never mold hands into an effect. Like they would just be a molded fireball, but like there's hands in there, which is pretty cool. Bison has this incredible molded cape right here. And then he also came with like a punch effect as well. So Fei Long came with this flame effect. He came with an alternate head. So he's got two different head options. And then he came with these hands. So they're like open hands, like so. So for $25, you're just getting so much. It's crazy. Just got the Legacy Animated Bee. Yes, I have the Legacy Animated Bee. I'm not collecting all of Transformers anymore. I'm kind of losing steam on Transformers a little bit. But the animated Optimus is great, and the animated Bumblebee is great, even though the animated Bumblebee is really, really small. I also did just get the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee here. I do love a good little bee. Do I have Hot Toys? I do. All of them are in the spare room with the exception of... This is the Darth Vader from the Kenobi line. He comes with an alternate head with the big cut down there. But I just wanted a Darth Vader. So I got this. He has like light up panels in here and here and in here. He comes with a lot of stuff. So I'm glad I have him, and he stays on the desk because I love Darth Vader. Darth Vader and Chewbacca are probably my two favorite like characters. But Darth Vader is the character I like to collect. I don't like to collect Chewbacca stuff. I just really like Chewbacca. I feel like a kinship with Chewbacca. We're both kind of hairy dudes. But Darth Vader, he just looks so cool. So I like to collect Darth Vader stuff. I have a little Darth Vader display somewhere where I have like the hyper real Darth Vader and a TVC Darth Vader, which I don't really do TVC. I don't collect TVC stuff. Not because I have anything against it. I just don't have the space or money to collect both 6-inch and 3.75 inch. And I just prefer 6-inch stuff. So, but I have a 3.75 inch Vader's to go with it. So the effect on Chun-Li might be the best effect so far. 100%. Yeah. She's, of all the effects they've had, this is the best effect. And I'm looking forward to see what they do with E Honda, because he has the same thing, but with like the fists. His is okay. He just has, I have everything in a bag right here. You know what? Hold on. Let me do Dhalsim. I understand why they didn't give him Dhalsim a Yoga Fire thing, because, you know, it was one of those things like either stretchy limbs or a fire thing. Like I get them not doing everything, but stretchy limbs it's funny, but also kind of terrifying. So like his legs just pop off. And you know what's interesting? I keep comparing this to Hasbro stuff because that's like they're like I would say the main mass market toy company. So like they're what you compare to. But when they were doing the HasLab Rancor, one of the things they made a big deal about is the Rancor would have a real metal earring because he had one. But Jada Toys here, they've got metal earrings on not just this head, but his alternate head. and on his little on both arms. He has two arms. They both have the metal rings. So it's kind of it's silly. Let's get this going on here. Oh, come on. The arms just pop off pretty nice. Got to get the proper ones. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There we go. I wonder if like do Ryu's arms pop off? Can I put these stretchy limbs on Ryu? Anyways, this is terrifying. I don't know. It's like Slender Man. Like, that's just not right. It kind of sucks that you can't pose him like this because these are rubber. These are just bendy. He's basically one of the old Bendham's figures right now. But like, this is terrifying. This is, if you saw this walking down the street towards you, like this is scary. But it's cool that he came with a bunch of stuff to do it. You know. Oh, thanks. You know what? It's so hard. It's so hard to organize stuff. Mine's constantly changing with my tastes. I go through, like, I'll be really into something like for a while I was super into Marvel Legends, and now the only Marvel Legends I have a X-Men shelf up there. So like all the MCU stuff, all that stuff's gone. All my old comic stuff from just regular comic characters gone. The only thing I have on my shelf now is X-Men. I don't even know if I'll keep that, honestly. But for now I am. It changes. It's Wilbon. How you doing, bud? Anyways, like, it's just kind of cool that he came with stuff to do this. I dig it. It's uh, yeah. Like, it's neat. It's fun. Yeah, I'm really interested to see that. I feel like they came. I mean, they didn't come out of nowhere, but they were doing stuff I didn't care about. They were doing cars. Like I remember looking at they did Transformers cars, like Hot Wheel type metal or cars, where I'm just like, okay, like I don't really care about this stuff, but you did a pretty good truck mode Optimus Prime. I might look at that, but I never got it. But suddenly they just came out of nowhere doing action figures. Like they did Chester Cheetah. Like, this it's just weird stuff. And then these Street Fighter figures just are nuts. I wasn't prepared to like them as much as I do, but I really do like them a lot. Oh, what's up, man? Am I getting? I'm going to eat Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I don't think I'm gonna get any of the toys because I know like the Wolverine leaked yesterday or today or sometime. I'm not gonna get any of the toys, but 100%, I'm seeing I'm seeing it absolutely. I probably won't see it opening day. My wife is out of town. She's at Disneyland right now with her sister and brother-in-law and their kid. She's like, they paid for her plane ticket and Disney ticket to essentially be their kid's nanny because they're super rich, like ridiculously rich. Uh, So I'm being a bachelor for like the next 2 weeks. So I probably won't see it without her. I have to wait until she gets home before I can see it, but definitely gonna see it. Yeah, that's Fei Long. Fei Long's pretty cool. I'm probably not gonna do anything with this flame effect. The it's kind of the joints are nuts. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna change hands. I think that's what's. I think what's throwing me off here is he feels like the type to have like open palms. There we go. So let's get that, and let's change his head as well. So let's. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. So that's Fei Long. Of all the Street Fighter figures, what's my favorite? I mean, probably Ryu, but Bison's also really good. But I don't know if I'm saying Ryu just because he's like the main character or whatever. But I just feel like I haven't been able to put Ryu in a pose that I didn't think looked awesome. Like some of them I have to mess around with to get him into like a pose that I think looks decent. But Ryu just kind of poses himself. Like no matter what you do, the guy looks cool. So I'd probably say that. And I guess by extension, probably Ken here, since Ken is just Red Ryu. I mean, that's what it is. Do I think Bison is a bit underscaled? Uh, I think maybe because I know he's about the same height as Ryu, and I think Ryu's like 5'9". So he might be a little underscaled. I think he should be maybe a little bit taller. It's nothing that ruins it for me, but now that you mention it, yeah. I will say I think Ryu is perfectly scaled to go with Marvel Legends. Like I put him next to my Cyclops, and like the height differential is perfect. Cyclops is taller than Ryu. Uh, all right. See, he comes with this little stand because he comes with a fireball as well. So they give you a little stand to go with that. We got some alternate hands. They're basically Hadouken hands, is what they are. The only thing I wish they would have done, instead of a Hadouken, which I get why they did Hadouken, but for me, I mean, and maybe this is more of a later thing, but Ken is more known for the Shoryuken than he is the Hadouken. Like, like that's his thing is the Shoryuken. So I think it would have been cool if they could have done some kind of like fist effect, like a fire fist effect. But again, that might be more from later games than it was from Street Fighter 2. 2 weeks just had a feeling was a bachelor. Yeah, it's kind of it's fun. It's fun to just kind of be a bachelor. Like I would say I could stay up as late as I want, but I still have to go to work. So like tonight I can't stay up till 2 in the morning. But Friday night I was up till 2 in the morning playing video games. Last night I was up till about 3 in the morning playing video games. Um, so it has been fun. Like I can eat when I want, what I want. I've been cooking my own meals though. I haven't been eating out every meal because I really am trying to get back on the weight loss train. I'm on I'm on medication for depression, and man, that really messed me up in terms of like my weight. As soon because I haven't changed anything I do. I'm not eating more. I'm not exercising or being any less active than I always have been. But as soon as I started on that medication, um, I gained like 20 pounds. So definitely, I'm just trying to get that back under control. Yeah, same thing here. I just feel like no matter what I do, Ken looks good. No matter what I do, Ken looks good. Like the only thing I don't love about, and this is true for Ryu as well, is this little soft goods shirt tends to like pull up. You can see it coming off the shoulders, and you can just pull it down, but it is an issue for sure. Any thoughts on the Savaggio press leak? I mean, it looks that's to me all that is saying, "Hey, we're doing Savaggio press," because you're seeing not a complete figure. You don't know how much of that is the final look. There's no paint on it. You obviously can't see his head. It's hard to tell how tall he is. There's a lot of factors in there where it's really tough to give a good opinion on, other than, hey, this is a Savaggio press. But the thing is, just because there are leaks of prototypes doesn't mean that that figure's coming out. You don't know how many figures they've gotten to the prototype phase and then just completely just said, no, we're not doing that. And I don't know either, but I mean, there's got to be. They get sometimes figures into a deep working phase or portion of how complete it is, I guess, and before they'll abandon it, before like we're not going to make this or whatever. So yeah, that's exactly what It's kind of a pipeline, but I would say until it's announced, I'm not even saying yeah. Like the Luke, the Tatooine Luke, that's been pipelined officially, so we know we're getting that. The IG-12, that's been pipelined officially. We know we're getting that. But the Shizor, the Savaggio press, like I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. They haven't been pipelined. I mean, probably, but I don't want to get my hopes up. And then 2 years from now, we're like, hey, where's that Shizor? But we'll see. Yeah, exactly. There's the Last Jedi Luke that never appeared. There's the training Luke and Leia that never appeared. There's been figures that we've heard of that they were making. Got a little like cut on my finger that's like the skin's rubbing against me, but like we know there have been figures that have gotten into the prototyping phase, like that Luke and stuff. Where we had an interview on the podcast with Gregory Titus, the guy that did the artwork for Black Series in the red line boxes, and we asked him about that, and he's like, yeah, like they had me do the artwork for it, so. There was a point where like, yeah, this is coming out, they're making it, and then at some point they were like, no, we're not going to do it anymore. Whether that was the backlash or how well other figures were or weren't selling from the line that caused it, a lot can happen there. So I don't know. I'm not counting it in. I'm not counting anything in that has been officially announced or pipelined until it's officially announced or pipelined. I'd buy the Game Dimensions Tekken figures. Buy the Game Dimensions Tekken figures. No, no offense. I don't really like that many fighting games. What's getting me on here, and this might be true for Game Dimensions. I don't know. Even if I didn't like Street Fighter, these are good toys. So like, there's two levels you could approach collecting. There's the level of, I like this thing, I want a physical representation of it. And a lot of people do that, where like they won't buy something unless they have some kind of connection to it. Whereas there are other people, or how we were kind of as kids, to an extent where I don't have a connection to this, but it's a cool toy that speaks to me. And that's actually how Mythic and Cosmic Legions are. I could not tell you half of these characters' names. I don't know their backstories. I don't know how they relate to each other. All I know is that they look cool. I like this demon guy. This guy looks like Trapjaw, which he's an homage to Trapjaw. Like there's some knights in here. There's this guy with antlers right here. There's this wizard guys right here. There's a dinosaur looking dude right here. There's some space guys down here. This guy's got 4 arms. You know, to me, that's why I buy them. I don't care what they're from. I don't care what their story is. Don't even care what their name is. I see it, think it looks really cool, and I know what the quality of the toy is from the manufacturer. So what this has told me is Jada Toys knows how to make a good action figure. So if they started making Tekken figures, well, I don't care about Tekken. If there is a character that I like, I know I think they've got like a panda. Is the Jaguar King guy, is that from Tekken? I'm trying to remember because again, I've never really played it. Like if they did any of those, I'd have to get them because like who wouldn't want a half Jaguar guy? But I would be buying them because of the company, because they've shown me, hey, we know how to make a fun action figure. Like this is good, and now I can like, you know, I've got Ken and Ryu here. I can pose them on my shelf doing like kicks and whatnot, and like that's fun to do. That's a different element that I can do it with. But even if I didn't, even if I just had this, like this is just a cool figure by itself. So I think that's kind of how I'm approaching it here. You know what's the interesting thing is his alternate head. He has a smiley head, and he has a snarl head. Like most of them. Where's my bag of accessories? I've put all their accessories in bags because they were kind of all over the place. Where's Ryu's head? Here it is. So like just to give you an example, like most of them are like this, whereas Ryu, this is his like snarling one, and then this one is just like stern. Like none of those are happy. But I feel like that fits Ken. That fits Ken pretty well. Ken is kind of like that. So it makes sense that he would have like a smiling head for sure. What game do I play? I don't know. I play a lot of games. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. I'm waiting for the Star Wars Outlaws coming out. That's the next big game I'll probably get on a system. I'm pretty open, but I don't play a lot. I don't play a lot of games. I don't have a lot of time. Need a Barbie for Ken. Sure. Absolutely, Wilbon. Well, I kind of have a Barbie for Ken. Hold on. Is that what this is? Is that Ken and Barbie? Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Yeah, it's like being transported to the world of comics, video games, cartoons that we hold. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of fun just playing with stuff. Well, I'll be playing the remaster of Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I don't know, to be honest with you. I played it back in, was it 2002 when the original game came out? I think I played it on GameCube or PlayStation 2, one of the two. I had both. I don't know if I'll play the remaster version because it's being remastered by the same people that did the Battlefront, the original version of Battlefront. And while I didn't get that, I didn't hear good things about it. So I'll probably wait and see what like reviews are before I jump on it. Like I did get Dark Forces when they remastered that. I had a lot of fun playing that for a little bit. Yeah, I think this is probably how he's gonna be on my shelf. Like I like I like that pose a lot. I can get him to stand. You just gotta find the balance point. I don't really have any issues with them standing for the most part. It's just he's got a little swivel on the ankle here where it swivels like that, and then the ankle also tilts and stuff. So that's kind of fun. Exactly, Wilbon. It was true to the original game, but modernized, and I had a lot of fun revisiting that. I love the original Dark Forces game a lot. I remember when it came out. I remember my dad had to upgrade our RAM on our computer because I think it needed 8 MB and we only had 4 at the time to play it uh, on DOS. So he had to like he used it as an excuse basically to upgrade our computer. But that was cool. It was fun playing it, and I remember being scared on the level with the Dianogas, like the sewer level or whatever. Like the Dianogas scared the crap out of me. And they kind of still did on the new one. I was playing it, and like it's not as scary. Obviously, I'm an adult. Like, but I remember as a kid feeling like scared of walking around in that sewer. Like, it's gonna pop up. Do I have? Can I shoot it? Like, it was weird. Anyways, I like these. The only thing about Ken and Ryu have this issue. Let's let's do let's do the Hadouken here. While they have a great they have a really good butterfly joint. It's not quite good enough to do a proper Hadouken. Like, that's me pushing it together, and it's still not quite there, but it doesn't really want to. Oh, come on! Like that's about as good as it gets right there. So it's okay from the side because you can't see how far apart they are. But when you look at it straight on, and just to give you an example, this is the fireball effect. So they're supposed to be like right on top of each other to do a Hadouken. But it's not the end of the world. Like it's kind of a weird little nitpick. But you can, if you want to, just kind of put him in like a Kamehameha pose where he's like charging it up. This is easier to do on Ryu for some reason. I had a good one on Ryu. It's all about the feet. There we go. Like, yeah, I wish his shoulders could come together a little bit better. Dhalsim has a similar issue because he has hands that go like this, and you can make him kind of look like he's doing like a yoga pose, but they don't really want to like come together like this. They kind of end up looking like this. So like the butterfly joints could be a little bit better, but at the same time, it's cool they have them, and the fact that you can get anywhere close. I mean, you have to use your imagination for a little bit there, dude. I that excuse me, that sewer level. I was walking around that level for a long time because I missed one of the switches and I couldn't figure out what switch. I went through that thing probably 5 times just around each elevator going through trying to find the right place to hit the switch until I found it. And it was to the point where I'm like, this is boring. Like, I just keep running around the stupid level and like the enemies don't respond. So like it's an empty level. I've killed everyone. I'm just trying to find out how to get out. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh, hey, it's the Rocketeer. How's it going, man? I'm probably going to put his fist back on. Maybe just one fist. He might do one fist and one, like, open thing here. Maybe that's how we'll do it. And we'll just kind of... Yeah, something like that. I do kind of wish they had like articulated toes because I feel like they should be more on their toes where like that should be flat there so they're kind of bouncing on the balls of their toes of their feet. But the joints just all feel so smooth. Yep, I like that. So I went from no Street Fighter characters to 6 in the span of a week. Because I don't have any self-control, apparently. Where's the... Let's see. Let's get the... Somewhere on here is the spot for... There it is. For the stand. And then the stand is here. There we go. So he's got the fire Hadouken, and then Ryu's got the blue Hadouken. So you got... It's cool. I like it. But yeah, Chun-Li definitely has the best effect. So, so far. That just looks so good. I'm never like this is how I'm gonna display her for sure, because it just looks so perfect. Like what do you do here? That's exactly what she looks like in the game. It's perfect. Get on there, and it also acts as a stand for her. Ken doesn't do the red Hadouken. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why he has the red Hadouken. And like I was saying earlier, you weren't here for it. But I've always associated Ken more with the Shoryuken. So I wish he would have come with like a fist effect, like a fist flame effect. Bison comes with this fist effect here. So like... I feel like Ken could have come with something closer to this to do like a Shoryuken, but I guess a Hadouken is more... That's more classic. Like I get it. I get why they chose it. Plus it was probably cheaper. Yeah. I'm good with these. I think these are perfect. Like, I don't know if they're better than like Storm Collectibles or SH Figuarts. I mean, I would hope they're not because those are expensive figures. Those are like figures that are over $100, whereas this is $25. And I think this is perfect for what it is. This is the perfect casual collector figure set. If you like just fun figures, if you like Street Fighter a little bit, it really doesn't get much better than that. All right. Well, I was only going to stream for an hour, and I opened all the figures I was going to open. Just for the people that are showing up late or weren't here, I opened up Beachhead. Not a huge fan. Like, he's not bad. I think I'm getting out of G.I. Joe. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to back the HasLab. I don't know. I've backed every G.I. Joe HasLab so far, but I don't know if I'm going to back the upcoming HasLab. Just because, like, I just don't know how into G.I. Joe I am right now. but I'm loving Street Fighter. I've got Fei Long and I unboxed Ken, and that puts me caught up on Wave 1 and Wave 2. So Wave 1 was Fei Long, Ryu, and Chun Li. So there's 3 figures in Wave 1. And then Wave 2 was Ken, which I just got today, M. Bison, and Dhalsim. So that's Wave 2. And that just came out. I'm pretty sure they haven't been out very long. The first wave came out sometime last year. So far they've been doing like a wave a year. But Wave 3, I think, is Cammy, Guile, and DJ, which I'm probably going to end up getting them all. And then Wave 4 is going to be, I think, Blanca, Sagat, and... Ooh, I can't remember. Vega. Vega is part of it. And that wave, I'm super looking forward to, because those are 3 really big hitters. Vega got the claws. Sagat, he's fine. He's just a big shirtless dude in some shorts. But Blanca and Vega, like, I'm in 100%. It's true. Every collector finds the end for lines. It's true, and I think I might be exiting GI Joe. I'm not promising I'm gonna exit GI Joe, but like I've been collecting Transformers less and less now. I've ended, well, Hasbro ended Power Rangers, but I dropped Power Rangers before Hasbro ended it. I'm mostly done with Marvel Legends. I get the odd one here and there. Like I've got the Helverine, the Wolverine that's got the spirit of vengeance in him, because I just think that's cool. But I honestly might cancel it because it's on the old body. It's on a super old brown, the brown costume Wolverine body from like 2015. So I just don't. I don't know if I care about the flame effects on it that much to get a super old figure. So I'll probably end up canceling that one. And I think I've got all the X-Men that I want. Like I've got the full team. I don't have updated versions. Like my Cyclops is the one that came out in the VHS set. My Rogue is the one from also 2015 or so. The Juggernaut Wave one, I think it was. So I haven't updated a lot of them, but I've got the ones I want, the main characters of the team. So I think I'm done with Marvel Legends. So it's, but then at the same time, I've jumped full into Marvel Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions, and I still buy the odd Transformer, especially third party. Like I've got this guy right here. I bought him for my birthday, and I transformed him, and it was a hassle. And I have yet to transform him back into his robot mode. And he's also part of a combiner. This is the Kang Toys or is it Steg Sorrow? It's their version of Snarl. But as you can see, he's got a much more kind of accurate Stegosaurus look, which I like. But his transformation, it sucks. It's not good. It's real annoying. But I also just like this mode so much. I have a hard time transforming him back, but I do like the robot mode too, because it's Gundam-y. Like he's got little thrusters on his legs, and he's got all these little tampos and stuff. Like he looks good, but I just love this Dino mode so much. I have a hard time even wanting to transform him back into robot mode. And I've never put him in foot mode because he's a foot. And I don't know if I'm going to get the rest of them, because I just don't know if I need to get a whole combiner. I just really like the way this one specific Stegosaurus looked. And I might just leave it at that and be okay with it. Yeah, and it's the Rocketeer is mostly done with Black Series, other than a couple odds and ends, and I get that 100%. Yeah, MP Rhinox looks really good. I didn't pre-order him. The only Beast Wars masterpiece I've got Cheetor and I've got Optimus Primal, but I never got Dinobot. I never got Megatron because they were just they were a little too pricey for me at the time when they came out, and now it's impossible to get them for a good price unless you get a KO, which I don't know. I don't have anything really against it, honestly, but I haven't wanted to. What's up, dude? 20% off sale. You got 8 million Cosmic Legions last weekend. I don't. Hey, man, you can't blame me that much, but they're good. They're real good. I'm almost complete on Cosmic Legions. There's a couple I don't have, but mostly just because I don't like the way they look. Like there's in the second wave, there's the bounty hunter girl that looks like she has like a scorpion head. I don't know. I don't like the way her body's like a weird translucent-y kind of thing, and her head, while it's supposed to look like a scorpion, to me also just kind of looks like a turkey. She just doesn't appeal to me, so I didn't get her. And there's a couple from the new wave I haven't gotten. Like there's a new bug alien from the new wave. I haven't gotten that one, and I haven't gotten the gray alien from that one. I probably won't get the gray alien from that one, and I haven't gotten the girl from the new wave that just came out. And that's the only one I'll probably end up picking up. But the next wave of Cosmic Legends, I did all in. So whenever that comes out, like I've got a box full of everything coming, and that's the one with the Ox Crew. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Like these shelves are full. I have no idea where I'm gonna put the Ox Crew. But I've got them coming, so we'll see. Mythic Legions, same thing. I've got a lot of the Necronominus on order. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. There's so many figures. I might have to start getting rid of some Mythic Legions to make room for like new Mythic Legions. Or maybe I'll start taking like Transformers off my shelves. Like, do I care about this shelf of Decepticons right here? I don't know. These aren't well kept. Like I don't know. I might have to start paring them down. So we'll see. That's a problem for future Mike. But it's almost 10 o'clock here, and I have to get up in the morning to go to work. So I'm gonna go. For the 20-ish people that were watching, thanks so much for watching. I hope it's been a little bit entertaining or interesting watching me open toys and talk about toys for the last hour and a half or so. I had fun. You've helped me pass the night. And yeah, I don't know. I'll see you later. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Bye.